Hey, what is up guys, Guitar Rock here, welcome back to another Brown Dust video. Alright, so I'm gonna do a bunch of underground arenas. Do I still have time? Oh my god, 2 minutes left. Alright, so let's see if I can snag a good battle right here. Hopefully it's a victory as well, so I get... Looks like I'm missing out one of the rewards today. That's unfortunate. Daily rewards, unless I can get an opponent fast, you know. I can end the match fast. Come on. Gold Dark. Alright, Gold Dark. Let's see what do you have. Plus 9 Leto, plus 3 Jin. Alright. Okay, a bunch of 3 stars and 4 stars. Do you not have... Okay, you have Ventana. Okay, so let's see. What kind of formation do you have, Gold Dark? Let's have a good match. Alright, so starting off with Hell first. Very good. Okay, Hell followed by Ceres. Very strong team right there, so I'm gonna go with my usual Q-Wick, followed by Velfron, followed by Ceres, just to confuse the opponent. I mean, it's not really confusing, it's so easy to tell that I'm gonna buff my warriors next. Okay, so this guy is going with Britain. Very interesting. So he wants to hit my supporters. Okay, that's cool. I do have Cecilia to protect my Ceres from anything to happen from her. You have like 10 seconds to decide, dude. You have 3 more troops yet to be placed. So let's see, who do you have? Okay, so Britain goes. We have Leto and Jin. Ventana. Okay, very interesting. I like his formation a lot. He decided to not to go for that middle lane. That is cool. Alright, so I'm gonna go for a Dwen, followed by a Christina. I think this will serve me well. I should be able to get rid of the opponents. The Leto was going to come later on, but I'm not too worried about Leto because... Let's see, do I have Yunrang? I think I would prefer an Yunrang over an Angelica, but... yeah, I think this could work. I will do something like Sarah right here. He might be like, ho ho, I'm going to hit 3 of your warriors. Nope, nope, you're not going to. I'm going to play Cecilia at the end right there. A Jin, okay. And Yunrang, alright, trying to get rid of my supporters. I see what you do. Arenis at the end. And that's an odd one. Okay, so that is really weird. This is really... Why would you place an Arenis at the end? Like, is that gonna serve a purpose? You know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just gonna place an... Who would be better? Zakan or... I think Arkan might serve me well right here. So we're gonna go with Cecilia. Alright. So Britain is gonna end up freezing Cecilia. Let's go. Zboop still alive, fortunately. Q-Wick, charge up. Dwen. Oh, that Gauss survived. Damn, that's one tanky Gauss. Tanky Gauss for sure. Boom, explosion. Alright, so basically the Arenas is there to buff Hell. Is that the whole purpose right there? Seems a little bit odd if you ask me. Velfron. Alright, Yunrang. I think I got the bonus damage right there. I mean bonus defense from my Seer. So I'm able to tank the hits right there. Alright, so well played to the opponent. Can I get one more? Alright. Time's up. Underground Arena is officially over for today. So looks like I'll have to wait for tomorrow to get the remaining rewards. Alright, so if you guys still have not collected the flower basket, make sure to do this. Collect the flower petals every day and collect all of these, do all of the tasks. And I have gotten, let's see, the flower basket 2. Alright, so let's see what's in the flower basket 2, because flower basket 1 gives a bunch of scrolls for each of the class specific scrolls. I really enjoyed them. So what do I have here? 200 diamonds. Okay, and it's the same. I think it's the same rewards, except for the blue slimes, I think. Oh, that's a bunch of blue slimes. Alright, so let's see if I can get something good right here from all of these scrolls. Flower basket scrolls. Oh, a blaze. Alright. Cool, cool. A defender. Who do I have? A Casey. Okay. You never know. Sometimes you're gonna get lucky. A Marlin. And lastly, who will this be? A Hunwall. Alright, so nothing exceptional right there. Alright, so we're gonna talk a bit about Cecilia and why I think every team needs her, because she is very unique. She's one of the few mercenaries. I think currently she's the only one that has this unique skill right here, the permanent AoE absorption. So this allows her to basically absorb the range. If the opponent has a Livia plus 10, for example, you can just absorb it with Cecilia. She will be able to tank all and absorb the entire AoE into one tile. So very good, very useful in a lot of situations, especially in Underground Arena. So yeah, in the arena, Cecilia is not commonly used because she can be quite situational, depending on how you place your troops, because you are fighting random opponents. So that way you can't really control the match as you can in the Underground Arena. So I do think that Cecilia particularly shines in the Underground Arena. She's very useful to have just as a placeholder, just to absorb any AoE. It doesn't have to be from a mage, it can be from Britain like I showed you earlier, Duen, Christina, even Sigmund and Foxy. If you can save at least one of your warriors, you know, just tank those hits, that is going to be extremely helpful. Alright, so let's go through the skills for a bit so you guys get to understand her more. So by default, you should leave her at +0 unless you get like a bonus Cecilia like I do. That's why I have a +1 right here. There's not much upgrades that you get from skilling her up. Basically, for this skill, it does reduces incoming damage up to 45%. If you think about it, that's very cool, very awesome, but the problem with this particular skill is it only activates after normal attack, just as stated right there. So that is a very huge problem. You need Cecilia to move first, and in most PvP setups, unless you want to go for more defensive setups, generally you want supporters followed by your warriors, you know? And you don't want a defender to move first, it doesn't make sense. So which is why she's not recommended in the list of defenders. Most people would go for Seer. Seer's kit is pretty similar. She has this skill which activates before battle. So she's able to reduce incoming damage by 50% and at the same time has the ability to heal according to her max HP. So that is why Seer is more sought after, in case you guys are wondering why Cecilia is not used that often. So yeah, obviously you get this curse counter, which can be very useful, up to how many? 50%, and maybe goes up to 65 if I'm not mistaken. 65 at +9. Oh, 50%. Alright, so, and it removes already applied stats boost type. So getting that skill can be useful, but like I mentioned, since she's mostly only used in the Underground Arena, you just basically want her to absorb that particular AoE from any warrior, mages. She's one of the key characters to have actually for any account. You need Cecilia because she helps in most game modes. Unfortunately, you can't use her in the world boss because her skill, the permanent AoE absorption, is banned, but she's usable in most of the campaign stages as well as the evil castle as well. So very good in those areas, and she shines particularly in the Underground Arena. So that's something to keep in mind. So if you do have her, is it worth skilling her up? Now that's the question that I do get asked often. I wouldn't recommend it, but she could be used in the regular arena as well. I've seen a +9 Cecilia, and what people do is they use John to taunt her, and then she attacks first. She can deal a pretty significant amount of damage, especially when she has high HP, because the Titan Strike, her awakening skill, relies on her max HP to deal additional damage. So basically, which is why I gave her these vital runes right here. Man, this is so bad, CCS. 2 vital runes for her so that she can benefit from the bonus from the awakening skill. So yeah, if you do have her, wouldn't recommend skilling her up at all. Just use her at +0. Most people just leave her at there, and you don't even really need to awaken her actually. I've seen some people who just place her in the setup of the underground arena as a non-awakened unit. She's not a priority to be awakened, but yeah, it's cool to have this bonus damage right here. This skill can be useful in the campaign modes. It deals not bad. It's a very decent damage, especially when you have 2 vital runes on her. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. It's all about Cecilia today, so hopefully if you guys manage to pull her, don't be sad. She's definitely very strong in a lot of areas, especially in the underground arena. Your opponent will think twice if they want to counter your setup if they see you have Cecilia available in one of your roster. As always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day. Goodbye.